God's chosen ones. The banking authorities have discovered a secret connected to your name. God's chosen ones. Do you hear it? The bell rings softly, a golden light pierces through the darkness, and the number 77 keeps appearing before your eyes. Tonight is the destined moment of your life. The season you've been waiting for has arrived. Can you feel your heart beating faster if you listen? If you open your heart, tonight will change everything. Tonight, as darkness covers every corner, it is so silent that you can hear the echo of your own heartbeat in every passing moment. A hazy golden light slips through the window, glimmering in the cracks, like a sign only you can recognize. The bell rings again, not too loud, but just enough to make you pause and feel something is waiting for you. God's chosen one. Do you know that in this very moment God is calling your name? It is no accident you are hearing these words. It is no coincidence that your heart is trembling with each beat. God has arranged this divine meeting long before today, a sacred appointment, a moment where every sign, every message points directly to you. Let your soul open wide. Feel each breeze, each ray of light, each chime of the bell. These are the first signs God is sending you. The repeated dreams, the strange numbers appearing before your eyes. None of it is random. They are whispers. Bridges between you and the destiny God has already written for you. You, God's chosen one, are not just a witness. You are the central character in this story. Your role is far greater than anything you have ever imagined. Every trial, every long, lonely night, every tear you have shed, they have all led you to this very moment, the moment when the secret hidden for so long will begin to unfold. As you hear these words, God has already sent you a sign. Open your heart, listen closely, because tonight your destiny is turning a new page, and everything you have longed for, everything you have prayed for, will begin to find its way to you. Part 1. Discovering the secret God's chosen one. Listen carefully, for the very moment you are standing in is a turning point in your destiny. Your name, the very name God placed before you were born, is linked to a treasure, a hidden inheritance. Not a worldly inheritance, but a power, a mission, a part of the divine plan that God has reserved just for you. Can you feel your heart racing, the beads of sweat forming on your brow, and a strange energy coursing down your spine? These are signs God's call, telling you that what you are about to uncover will change everything. The bells chime, the hazy golden light shimmers, and the strange numbers appear, all pointing to you, God's chosen one. Tonight, nothing can hide the truth. Remember Luke 12:2. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. Every word echoes through the sacred space, reminding you that all that has been hidden for so long will be revealed at the appointed time. And that time is now, right in this very moment. Look back on your life. How many times have you wondered why every effort, every sacrifice, every tear seemed wasted? How many nights have you stayed awake praying in silence, believing that one day blessings would come? God's chosen one, none of that was in vain. Every trial, every failure, every pain you endured was preparation, a stepping stone, readying you to receive this treasure. Imagine the moment the veil is lifted. An account, an inheritance not belonging to those who tried to block your path, but placed directly under your name, protected and preserved by the very hand of God. They tried to hide it, thinking they could thwart your destiny. But God said, no one can take what belongs to you. You may have felt lost, alone amid trials, but no, this God has never abandoned you. Every hardship, every obstacle is part of a greater plan that you have yet to fully see. God's chosen one. Your story was etched into eternity even before you were born. This is your moonlit moment where your soul recognizes the truth. Everything happens for a divine purpose. Look around, feel the energy that fills the space. Golden light shines, revealing that nothing in the darkness is wasted. Each chime, each appearance of the number 77, they are reminders your name has been chosen and blessings are on their way. Those who doubted you, those who sought to block your path, they did not know that this divine power has been with you all along. The trials you endured were never meant to break you, but to strengthen you, God's chosen one. Like Joseph in Genesis 41, you have endured suffering, betrayal, and circumstances that seemed hopeless. Yet those very trials prepared you for a special position, a divine authority that only you are worthy to possess. Can you feel the vibrations in your heart? Each beat flowing with the rhythm of the universe. That is God reminding you all is in His hands, and your name is written into the eternal plan. No more doubt, no more hesitation, only openness, readiness to receive the blessings long prepared for you. And now, God's chosen one, take a deep breath. Feel every surge of energy from the light, the bells, the numbers surrounding you. This is not a dream, not imagination. This is a truth etched into destiny, where your name, your very self, will recognize the power and inheritance that God has reserved just for you. Part 2, Trials and Preparation, Us Chosen One. Let your soul settle and listen to the gentle rhythm of your heart. Before the light guides the way, before the blessings are revealed, you have walked through rugged paths, sudden storms and tears that seemed endless. Yet everything you experienced was never by chance. Every hardship, every loss, every tear has been divine preparation arranged by God long before. Look at Joseph in Genesis 41, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and spending years in prison. It seemed every door had closed, every hope extinguished. But God's chosen one, Joseph, never forgot God's guidance. Every step in darkness, every long, lonely night led him to the moment of power where he was raised to save an entire nation from famine. Joseph's story reminds you that every sorrow has purpose, every trial prepares the way for glory. Not only Joseph, but look at Hagar in Genesis 16, abandoned in the desert, desperate and alone. Yet God never took His eyes off her. In the midst of that barren land, He said, "I am the God who sees you." Every tear Hagar shed, every silent prayer was not wasted. God watched, God remembered, and He used every experience to build strength for her next steps. God's chosen one. Look within yourself. You have been in seemingly hopeless situations, felt your prayers unanswered, cried alone in the darkness when no one was near. But hear me clearly, every tear you cried was not wasted. Each tear is recorded. Every sleepless night is woven into God's plan. You are being refined, prepared for a season when blessings will overflow. Imagine your days of trial as a journey across a desert path. At first, the scorching sand burns your feet. The thirst tempts you to give up. But every step, every stumble, teaches patience, trust, and the truth that real strength comes not from ease, but from the trials you endure. God's chosen one. Each time you rise after failure, each time you choose to keep praying instead of giving up, you move closer to your divine treasure. Look around and you will notice the small signs you once overlooked. Repeating dreams, numbers appearing unexpectedly, bells ringing in the night. All are messages from God reminding you that you are not alone. God's chosen one. You are being guided step by step, moment by moment, to be ready for what God has long prepared for you. Feel God's presence in every trial you have endured. Those who hurt you, those who tried to block you, they do not know that every action was part of a divine plan. These trials do not merely refine you, They affirm that your strength and blessings are unshakable. God's chosen one. Every loss, every tear is shaping a stronger version of you, someone ready to receive the inheritance prepared in advance. Now imagine the moment you step out of the desert of trials. You stand in a field bathed in golden light, the wind blowing as if to remind you that everything you endured led here. Your heartbeat aligns with the rhythm of the universe. All suffering, all disappointment, no longer a burden but a sign of divine preparation. God's chosen one. I want you to understand that nothing in your life has been wasted. Every long night, every lonely moment, every tear has been a lesson, a refinement, a stepping stone to the moment of blessing. Open your heart, breathe deeply, and feel that God is beside you, guiding you, protecting you, preparing you for the great things to come. Are you ready? Feel that every past trial, every pain and loss has formed a solid foundation. That foundation will hold you steady when blessings are revealed, when the divine inheritance is placed directly under your name. God's chosen one. Trust that you are on the path of destiny, and every tear that has fallen has not been wasted. And now, as the light pierces through the darkness, as the bells ring once more, as the number 77 appears before your eyes, remember that this is not the end of trials. This is the transition, the step where you are prepared to receive restoration, to open the door to the divine inheritance God has reserved just for you. Part 3. Confirmation and Faith, God's chosen one. Listen to every word I say, for these are not merely words. They are a direct message from God, from the one who inscribed your name into the eternal plan. Every trial, every hardship, every tear you have endured is not simply a challenge. They are bridges leading you to recognize His constant presence, guiding you out of the darkness with unwavering faith that blessings are waiting. Look at Job and you see a vivid picture of patience and faith. Job lost everything, his family, his wealth, his health, but not once did he sever his trust in God. God's chosen one. Do you see that every difficulty you have faced is shaping you in the same way? Every long night, every unbearable pain is teaching you patience, trust, and the truth that God never abandons you. Psalm 37 reminds us, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." God's chosen one, the desires you once thought unreachable, the dreams you kept hidden in your heart are no longer distant. They are forming, being prepared to become part of the divine inheritance you are worthy to receive. Imagine Jeremiah 29:11 echoing in your soul. "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." God's chosen one. Every failure, every tear, every lonely night is part of this plan. Nothing is wasted. Every moment of suffering leads you toward restoration and blessings. And now you are standing right at the threshold. Feel your heartbeat aligning with the rhythm of the universe. Sense the gentle winds, as if reminding you every trial you endured has built limitless strength within you. God's chosen one. You are not walking alone. You stand on the shoulders of generations who prayed, sacrificed, and endured so that your path could be opened. True wealth is not merely material. It is spiritual abundance, power, and the divine inheritance you are receiving. Look around with spiritual eyes. You will see that every sign, every miracle, every opportunity is being arranged for you. Repeating dreams, appearing numbers, light piercing the darkness, bells ringing. All confirm one thing: your blessings are drawing near. God's chosen one. No more doubt, no more hesitation. Everything you have ever dreamed of is approaching, and God ensures that you will recognize it. Open your heart and feel that every previous hardship was preparation. God's chosen one. Know that every restoration, every blessing is not just for you, but for generations to come. What you receive today will be a legacy, a solid foundation for those who follow, for those who look to you and learn to trust and walk in the light. Do you feel the vibration in your heart? This is your moonlit moment where you realize you are standing at the threshold of abundance, where all the good things from God are about to flow. Could this be your place of abundance? God's chosen one, this question is not for doubt, but to open your heart to prepare you to step into the space where your divine inheritance awaits. Imagine golden light enveloping you. Feel the vibrations spreading through every cell of your body. God's chosen one, this is not just light, it is divine power, a confirmation that you are chosen worthy and that blessings will no longer be delayed. Every pain, every disappointment, every trial has laid a firm foundation for you to step into this moment. God's chosen one. Look back at your journey, the tears you shed, the seemingly insurmountable disappointments. All were lessons preparation. You stand at the highest point where everything until now connects, where every experience has meaning. Spiritual wealth, divine inheritance, personal power, and generational blessings, they are all directed toward you, waiting for you to open your heart and receive. Look up at the night sky. Hear the echoing bells, feel the golden light shining. God's chosen one. All of this is reminding you your faith is the key to unlock the door to blessings, restoration, and divine authority. Trust that you are guided, that everything happens for a reason, and that God is always by your side, never abandoning you. And now take a deep breath, feel your heart vibrating, and look within yourself asking, could this be my place of abundance? God's chosen one. The answer is yes. The answer has always been yes. For every trial, every suffering, every lonely night, every tear has led you to this very moment, the moment you are ready to receive the personal and generational blessings God has long prepared for you. Part 4. Responsibility and Authority. God's chosen one. Now, as the light of truth begins to shine upon your life, as you recognize that blessings and your divine inheritance are ready to flow, you must understand that all great things come with responsibility. No power is given without the need for wise stewardship. No blessing arrives without requiring courage and decisive action. Remember the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. The master entrusted each servant with assets according to their ability. Those who stepped forward, invested, and multiplied what was given were praised and received even greater blessings. Those who buried their talents out of fear, hesitation, or doubt were rebuked. God's chosen one. You are standing before divine assets, not of this world, but eternal inheritance, abilities, energy, and power that God has entrusted to you to multiply, to influence, and to serve others. But be cautious. Fear, hesitation, and doubt can cause you to miss this golden moment. There will be those around you who question you, mock you, or try to slow your progress. But God's chosen one. Know that God has prepared your path. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Every step you take, every decision you make is guided by Him. Nothing occurs outside God's will and power. Imagine standing before a great door. Beyond it shines the brilliant light of blessings, opportunity, and authority. But to open that door, you must step out of your comfort zone. You must use what has been entrusted to you: wisdom, faith, talent, influence to multiply blessings. This is not a choice, God's chosen one. This is your mission. Can you feel the vibration in your heart? The energy coursing down your spine, the stronger heartbeat. It is a reminder that you are being tested in courage. Whenever you hesitate, whenever doubt creeps in, look to the signs God has sent. The golden light piercing the darkness, the bells ringing, the number 77 appearing. All are reminders. Step forward in faith and action. God's chosen one. Remember, these blessings are not for you alone. Everything you receive is a tool to transform the lives of others. Your strength, your talent, and the inheritance you will build all have the power to create a chain of blessings for those around you, your community, and future generations. This is why your responsibility is so significant. Do not let fear take hold. Do not let doubt make you falter. God's chosen one. God is beside you, guiding every step, reminding you that all plans are perfectly arranged. Every choice you make in faith produces eternal results. Every step in authority multiplies blessings for you and those around you. Recall every trial you have overcome, every tear, every long night, every pain. All have prepared you for this moment. God's chosen one. You are fully equipped. But this preparation is not for you alone. It is to share, to serve, to multiply. Use your authority, wisdom, and talent to bring every good thing to fruition. And now your moonlit moment. Will you step boldly into faith and use what is being released to you for good? God's chosen one. This is not a question, it is an invitation. An invitation to rise strong with unwavering faith and act to make blessings a reality. Feel the vibration in your heart, sense every step, ready to leave its mark on the path of destiny. Visualize each golden light, each ripple of energy spreading through your body. Every step, every decision, every action, God is watching and guiding. No more doubt, no more fear, only faith and action. God's chosen one. You are not alone. Every power, every blessing, every opportunity has been entrusted to you to multiply, lead, and make a lasting impact. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy flowing through every cell of your body. God's chosen one. This blessing is not luck. It is power prepared beforehand, protected by God, and now waiting for you to use. Stand with faith, walk with courage, and multiply the blessings you have been given. Can you hear the bells ringing in your mind? Feel the golden light piercing the darkness. See the number 77 appear. These are signs from God confirming that you are ready. Ready not only to receive, but also to give, ready to step into a mission of authority, and ready to create eternal impact. God's chosen one. This is the moment to decide. Will you walk in fear or in faith? Will you keep these blessings for yourself or share them to multiply? Every choice you make now will shape not only your life, but the lives of those you influence. Open your heart and step forward. God's chosen one. Blessings are flowing to you, but true authority only exists when you use it. Multiply, share, lead, and let God show that every decision made in faith brings great results. And as you walk, remember that every step is guided, every action observed, every choice matters. God's chosen one. Now is the moment to demonstrate your power, to show your faith, and to step into the divine authority prepared for you. Part 5. Justice and Restoration, God's Chosen One. Now, as you have recognized the power and blessings entrusted to you, look around and feel the justice that God is unfolding in your life. Every betrayer, every person who tried to hide or block your blessings, will witness that God's justice spares no one. Remember Joseph, who was betrayed by his own brothers and sold into slavery thinking it was the end. Yet God's power turned every act of malice into a stepping stone for Joseph to rise to a position of authority, saving an entire nation from famine. God's chosen one. Joseph's story reminds you that every betrayal has purpose, and God can turn anything meant to harm you into something good for you. Look at David, pursued by jealous enemies and betrayed, stabbed by foes and even close friends. Yet God protected him, guided him, and granted him power, wisdom, and glory. God's chosen one. You are the same. Those who tried to block or hide your blessings will not succeed. God stands with you, declaring justice and restoring all that belongs to you. Every previous trial, every wound you endured now becomes a stepping stone for your personal power and blessings. God's chosen one. Take a deep breath and feel every vibration in your heart. Every malicious plot, every slander, every act of betrayal has been transformed by God into a tool for restoration and glory for you. Do you see that past suffering is no longer a burden? God has refined it to create inner strength to help you stand firm against future trials. God's chosen one. Every step you take, every prayer, every act of patience in hardship, all contribute to opening the door to justice, restoration, and blessings. Feel the golden light shining around you. Hear the bells ringing in your mind and see the number 77 appear. All are signs that God is proclaiming victory for you, that what was hidden will now be revealed, and all who opposed you will witness God's power. God's chosen one. Recognize that the blessings you possess are not only for you. They are generational blessings, a divine inheritance to multiply, to influence those who come after, to demonstrate that God's justice and power always prevail. Those who sought to block or hide your blessings cannot stop them, for God's power surpasses all. And now your moonlit moment, what they intended for harm, God is turning for good. God's chosen one. Let these words resonate in your heart. Every pain, every act of malice directed toward you has now been transformed by God into a superlative blessing, a tool for restoration, and a testament to divine power and justice. Do you feel your heartbeat rising, every vibration, every light, every bell, every number? All converge to emphasize that you are not alone, that you are guided and protected. And now is the moment to witness full restoration. God's chosen one. Trust that all that belongs to you, God has kept protected and is now ready to return to you. Imagine standing on a mountaintop, golden light shining around you, the wind blowing, and all divine signs confirming that justice has triumphed, blessings have been granted. Those who betrayed or sought to block you will witness the divine power God has reserved for you. And in that moment you realize that every suffering, every tear, every failure has been part of a grand plan, a divine mission that you are fulfilling. God's chosen one. Now you have seen, felt, and recognized your power. Personal and generational blessings are ready to flow, and your task is to protect, multiply, and use them to serve God's purpose. Every tear shed, every unanswered prayer, all have now been transformed into strength and proof of divine justice. Open your heart, stand firm, and take a deep breath. God's chosen one. As the golden light shines, as the bells echo, as the number 77 appears, feel every vibration in your heart. This is the moment to acknowledge your authority, receive your blessings, and step into the restoration and justice God has prepared for you. You will no longer fear, doubt, or hesitate. God's chosen one. Now every betrayal, every plot, every challenge becomes proof of God's power and a testament that all God ordains is perfect and complete. Step forward in faith, step forward in authority, step forward in hope. God's chosen one. Justice has arrived, restoration has arrived, and blessings are flowing to you and the generations to follow. This is the moment you realize that everything, even what once seemed unjust, is in the hands of God's power, and all is being turned for your good. God's chosen one. Now take a deep breath and feel every heartbeat within you. Let the golden light shine. Let the bells ring in your mind. You are standing at the highest point of blessing's power, and restoration that God has long prepared. Look deep within and you will see what I have reminded you from the beginning. You are chosen, unstoppable, blessed. Every tear once shed, every lonely night, every trial once deemed insurmountable, has now become proof of God's power and love for you, God's chosen one. You will no longer doubt, fear, or feel alone. He is always beside you, guiding every step, and now you are stepping into a new chapter filled with light and blessings. Let me pray with you at this very moment. Almighty God, please shine upon your chosen one. Grant them courage, unwavering faith, and the power to multiply blessings. Protect them from every plot, every trial, and guide every step they take in your light. Amen. God's chosen one. Feel this quiet, sacred moment knowing that every prayer, every signal you receive is a direct message from God. Keep your faith and share this light and blessing with other chosen ones, so His power can flow through all those around you. If this prophecy touches your heart, leave an amen in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next messages God sends. And do not forget to share this video with another chosen one today, so they too may feel the light, power, and blessings God has arranged. God's chosen one. Now step forward in faith, step forward in authority, and step forward in hope. Remember, you are chosen, unstoppable, and your blessings are ready to flow. You are the living testimony of God's power, justice, and eternal love.